Most of always from options of four, always two or three are between two. You need to choose. You need to have a word. Here comes the trick which always gives. You should always, there is a ISACA mindset. So in practical exam, we'll be thinking from company mindset, how it will benefit the companies, how it will in the work related matter. But when you study, it always not applies the same concept. You need to always apply to the ISACA mindset. So, me example, if I need to hire IT manager, I will not be only seeing his 15, 30 or the 10 years of experience, particularly into internal or IT audit or the IT risk management, the cybersecurity risk management side. Definitely, I'll be looking for some certifications. So, practical experience along with the certifications, it is where your profile always have a buy-in. So that is where we always calculate in terms of your profile, in terms of a monitoring value. Another thing comes in the motivational factor, which is where when you do the risk assessment, do you really understand what is the risk? Like for us, in terms of the risk assessment and the internal audit, when we have a word with the process owners, for the process owner, they are well qualified. They have a CISA, they have a, the cybersecurity, they are cybersecurity certifications, other one. So for us, when we are not certified, they just damn care. They just give you a dim life. They say, okay, man, you are not certified. Don't come. Ask your manager to come and talk to us because the data is there. So once they see, no, this guy has done the CISA, so their tone has changed now.
Correct.
So they will give you more respect because they will be knowing. They will not to teach you ABC of the the particular technological terms and other one. As for the new candidates or new aspirants, definitely if you want to pursue a career in terms of IT risk management, internal auditing, or say the ID auditing or cybersecurity, definitely CISA will add a value. So definitely investing your time, energy, money, everything in terms of CISA, it will not only add value into your profile, definitely it will enhance your skills, both the hard skills and the soft skills as well.
Hello everyone, welcome to CISA-This-Much. This is Aaditya, and today we have with us Mr. Shahid Ahmed, who has recently qualified CISA. So, Shahid, first of all, heartiest congratulations for clearing one of the toughest ID certification in the first attempt. So before I ask you any question, how are you feeling right now?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, and hello everyone. And first, I must appreciate you and thanks to you because of your course content and the material and the guidance you have provided. Definitely, it is a main appreciation, the motivational factor for me to clear it. I cleared it in the first attempt as well.
Thank you so
So
much.
as we say in our job market, now my all boxes are ticked. So I can market my profile in a better way around after qualifying CISA.
That's true. That's true. Correct. Thank you so much. Can you please introduce yourself, your background, and what made you choose this certification? Like, what was the thing that you decided? Okay, let me go for this certification.
Yeah, definitely. So today I will be talking about my experience, how I started my career, and what challenges I faced during the CISA exam preparations. So I am from the finance background, finance risk and internal auditing background. I started my career with Big Four Deloitte before 2 decades. I have around 20 odd experience totally in auditing background, risk management, compliance, and audit in IT risk management and IT auditing. So I had done SCCA. I'm currently a FCCA member of association. I had done the masters in commerce as well. I am CIA qualified as well, certified internal auditor. I had done CFE as well. And the last not the least is the CIA, which I have recently cleared as well. So for me to pursue a CISA definitely is a long journey because overdue on me. We used to do our IT audits, but we have ISO certifications, another one, which are too relevant as well. But the most relevant certification in terms of ID auditing is the CISA. So where we have experience, now we have relevant certifications as well. So definitely it will boost our careers, and all the guys, all the new aspirants who want to pursue a career in IT risk management, cybersecurity risk assessments, or the IT auditing, definitely they need to go for the CISA. Yeah.
Thank you so much for detailed introduction. So my next question to you is, for anyone who is highly experienced, how much time you recommend to the people. Now I'm asking from the point of view of the people who have 2 decades, more than 2 decades of experience, and they want to finish this exam ASAP. So how much duration like it took for you, and how much you recommend, and also here one more question comes into the picture, which is how you used to manage your time, because as a working professional you have your own hectic work schedule, and making that plan and having this goal in your mind that okay, let me study, and I can understand knowing things practically, it is very beneficial for you, but again learning from the angle of clearing the exam, passing the exam, so that perspective is slightly different. So I just want to know your experience here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So before I started my journey in order to clear the CISA, so one of my friend, as I told you, the Mahendra, which you know and I know it. So before that, I was always in hope I will clear it. I just opened the book CRM. Then after a couple of weeks, I just close it out because of so many. We have work schedules, family life, and the uh, what do you call the office hours, and I'm unable to manage it. And if you read CRM and if you want to do the self study, it's a quite lengthy work you need to go through. So as our common friend, he introduced me, okay, just have a word with Aditya to you and just purchase your well-known material, which is a quite on the topic as well. So we got connected over the WhatsApp, and I just enrolled in your program. The first video you have loaded is how to crack CISA. That is where the motivation has come to me, and you have given us some kind of strategies, and you have well defined your strategies how to crack it. And I believe in this particular video you already defined key strategy for professionals like us, because for us currently, for us domain 1, 2 and little bit of domain 3 and some concepts of domain 4 are quite easy to grasp because we know most of the things in practical. So in the same way, when I gone through all your video, the strategy how to crack it, then I listed down my own strategy how to do it, and I just arrive estimated months at the time in order to give a CISA in order to crack it. So in the same way, like I just gone through all the topic, all the main topics, especially your aeroplane charts. I just gone through it. I just identify which topics I'm well known, well familiar, where I need to just go through your lectures quickly, grasp the key concept, where I need to spend less time, go and do the MCQs. Then where the topics which are totally new for me, I need to spend more time because I need to go through your detailed videos in order to grasp the basics of the concepts. So in the same way, I created my own schedule or my own calendars. So initially, I allocated around 2 months time from starting until I appear for the exam. I will sit at the pen for the exam. So I started for 2 months. So in between, I just started. As I told you, for me personally, because it all depends person to person as well. So for me, domain 1 and 2 are quite easy for me because most of the things which are repetitive, we already learned it. I need to just learn. You always say one word in your video, which always I remember in my mind when I solve the MCQs, which is the ISACA mindset. That is where the things change when you solve it, because most of always from options of 4, always 2 or 3 are between 2. You need to choose. You need to have a word. Here comes the trick which always gives. Usually, there is a ISACA mindset. So in practical exam, we'll be thinking from company mindset, how it will benefit the companies, how it will in the work related matters. But when you study, it always not applies the same concept. You need to always apply to the ISACA mindset. So that is where things has changed. So I initially kept 2 months in between new amendment camps. So all the ball game
Yeah.
changed around for me. So then I thought, okay, man, now I need to spend more time. So I included around 1 more month as well. So it for me it took around 3 months time since I started, since I finished my CISA. So I usually allocate around weekdays 2 hours, 1.5 and 2 hours. So I just started like every day, every week. I have a weekly schedules. I have a monthly, then I listed down to the weekly, then the daily. Then I listed down which topics is as per your aeroplane charts, which topics I'll be covering. I just cover the topics. I just solve the MCQs in order to grasp how the things have related in MCQs, how the topics you have explained to us. So this is particular strategy I have followed, which is already you had described in your first video, which I know it.
Correct.
So yeah, so that is the strategy. That is a simple strategy I followed, and for me it works. So I hope it will work for others as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact, this is a very good strategy. Like whatever he mentioned. See, we need to understand that, a single person may or may not have experience in all the five domains. Like as he mentioned, like there were few domains which are very easy for him because he is working since a very long time in those domains. But then there was slightly technical domain, especially domain number 5, and where there were like huge number of amendments. So he had a very strategic planning, which is rather than focusing on the easier domains, which he knew that he would easily get a good score. So he focused on the areas, like even in the CISA exam also we say auditor should focus on the high risk areas where the risk is high. So
Yeah.
he opened the charts. He focused like which all topics I need to focus more, which all topics I can easily finish through the charts itself. And this is how even you need to make your strategy, because I'm sure that there will be people who will be from IT background. For them, maybe domain number 4 and 5 will be easy. 1, 2, and 3 will be difficult. There will be people from maybe some other background, right? So depending on your own specific scenario, because when I am teaching, I have to teach in a neutral way, because I cannot say that you just focus on this domain, ignore this domain. But now you have to make this call, and which he rightly said in his answer, that he made his call and he focused on those areas. And again, as you mentioned that there were amendments which came. So like, did you find a lot of questions from the amendments? Like what's the scenario over there? Like are they asking difficult questions from the amendments? Like, did you find so many questions? And by the way, I forgot to mention this. Like, he has got a very good score, very great score. uh, you know as he mentioned, like he had like slightly, you can say, not from the technical background, like which is the pure IT domain of 5, which is the protection of information assets. But then he has got a huge score, like I mean, literally, kudos to you for that. He got full marks in domain number 3. And how much in domain 4 and 5? I think more than 650, right? uh,
Yeah.
yeah, more than 650 in domain number 4 and 5. So people, they struggle to even get and I'm not just saying for the sake of saying. I have seen this thing, that people even from the IT background, they struggle to get a score of 550 plus in these domains also, 4 and 5 also. But you getting a score of 650 plus, like, were you expecting this when you were giving the exam? Like, I'm answering and I'm clicking on the submit button, I'm sure 100% I'll be getting 650 plus or something like that. Like, were you expecting this, or you were like, no, I mean, I'm okay, let me just focus on answering the questions, that's it?
No, first of all, let me thanks to you because of your material, because of your the well-defined course line. So I am sure in my mind I will clear it at any cost, because you always said to us, and you always say, once we focus and once we solve the, and even the mock exams what we created, really it help us a lot. So I had gone through your mock exams as well, all the mocks I gone, and the pocket size exams, and the key topics were to, so I had gone through it, clear it. But definitely once you said, okay, once I submit, whether the scores will be brilliant or not, that is always doubtable. Because on the exam days, exams are not coming from the same mock exams, but they are coming from so many other topics, and they are coming as a tricky one. So that is where your examples came into the picture, because I still remember some of the questions, especially on cloud computing. So I still remember your kitchen, cloud kitchen exam. So
Yeah.
that is where the question came in a very tricky way. So I applied this concept. So, okay, what you have mentioned, what we need to do, what is the key difference between a SaaS application with the infrastructure, this all kind of stuff. So I believe when you relate the questions, the MCQs, with your examples, we are able to solve it more in a better way around. So that is where the tricks and the tips comes into the picture, what you explained in your MCQs and the key MCQs. So as you said, because nobody is aware whether we submit, whether we'll be able to get the brilliant scores. No, nobody has assurance. However, one kind of assurance we have it when we enroll for your course. So that is where we are making sure at least we will pass it, and we will crack the exam.
Correct.
So that is where my satisfaction is there.
Thank you so much, and I mean I have the trust that your score is definitely a top scorers. I mean again, I always keep on saying this in almost all the videos. In fact, I have mentioned about this thing again and again. Anyone getting a score of 600 plus or 650 plus, it means that their accuracy was very high in the exam. Like out of 150 questions, definitely very few questions they answered it wrong, but in most of the questions they did answer right. So that is really I mean great about your efforts and your hard work, and so now I'm slightly deviating from the topic, and my next question to you will be that since you are at a very senior level position, I'm sure that you must be hiring people. So I mean, now again, this is something we get a lot of inquiries, especially from the people from commerce background, internal auditors also. They ask this question, okay, I'm scared of IT, should I be giving this exam now I mean I can say and we say a lot of things, but when it comes from your mouth, like from the people, industry people like you, people start believing in that. So I just want to know your perspective, like whether CISA will be having demand in the next coming decades, and whether you also recommend people doing this certification, auditors, internal auditors, financial auditors, IT people. Again, they have a lot of options, but I'm just trying to focus from the for people who are from the CA background, CA, CPA, ACCA auditors. So for these people, whether should they invest their time, their money, their efforts in doing this certification? And do you, as an employer, like, do you people look into this certification when you do the hiring process?
Definitely, definitely. So see, it is not only have a added value in terms of your profile, but it always have added value in terms of your knowledge and the practical experience. So for us, I can just relate this particular example why I pursue CISA with the COVID as well. Because when the COVID came in, the importance of the technology has emerged. So once when there's a remote working there, so there are risks related to the technology here arisen a lot. Where comes in picture our roles, the risk management, internal auditing. We need to make sure the risk appetite of the companies has been managed in a proper way around. So that is where once you're unfamiliar with the CISA or the terminology or technical terminologies, definitely you don't have a selling worth, a buy-in in the market, how much experience you will be having it. Like for me, example, if I need to hire a IT manager, I will not be only seeing his 15, 30 or the 10 years of experience, particularly into internal or IT audit or the IT risk management, the cybersecurity risk management side. Definitely, I'll be looking for some certifications. So, practical experience along with the certifications, it is where your profile always have a buy-in. So that is where we always calculate in terms of your profile, in terms of a monitoring value. Another thing comes in the motivational factor, which is where when you do the risk assessment, do you really understand what is the risk? Like for us, in terms of the risk assessment and the internal audit, when we have a word with the process owners, for the process owner, they are well qualified. They have a CISA, they have a, the cybersecurity, they are cybersecurity certifications, other one. So for us, when we are not certified, they just damn care. They just give you a dim life. They say, okay, man, you are not certified. Don't come. Ask the manager to come and talk to us because the data is there. So once they see, no, this guy has done the CISA, so their tone has changed now.
Correct.
So they will give you more respect because they will be knowing. They will not to teach you ABC of the the particular technological terms and other one. They will be knowing once they say something technological terms, you will be understanding. So that is where the difference. That is where the difference comes in. So it will not only help you in terms of your profile buy-in in the market. It will help you in terms of your practical experience in terms of your doing the real work. And once we are at the at the higher level, at the head and manager level, so we'll be reviewing your working papers and other things. So even during the review with the managers and other ones, so you don't have basic knowledge of the terminologies, of the risk assessment, of the IT, cybersecurity. The risk, the control, the key tools which are being used, which is we always say the detector rules, the preventive tools. So many tools are there in the market in order to manage so many IT risks. So that is where your recommendations, even the management will not take up your recommendations once you're unaware of the key rules or the key risks. So that is where in terms of IT, definitely CISA is more required. And if you're doing, and we know every company, IT is a big bone now. Gone are days where IT is considered as not a non-core activities. Now, if you ask any company what are the core activities, they will start from IT, from finance, from HR. So that is where we know we are at the support side. We always like this another one, but IT is always considered. And if you see in the concept of three lines of defense, IT always comes in the first line. So first line always has a more importance, or the more significance. Like a first line always where we always say they are the bread earners. So IT plays a key role. So I always say the importance of the IT will always enhance. It cannot be diminishing side. And due to so many like COVID factors, even not in COVID, there are so many things that like I can give you example for my own industry, like financial services. And we are in a different niche market in the financial services. We are into the money transfer, remittances, and other one. For us, IT is not only asset; it is a competitive advantage for us in the market nowadays. And we know we like Farsi. If you see the MTO, you can't see the money, but money is moving between the systems, right? So we need to protect the customer money, or we need to protect the funds of the customers. So how to protect? IT comes in, cybersecurity, so many risk assessment, so many things comes into the picture. Then there are so many other data protection regulations are there around the world, which require our risk to be managed according to the risk appetite of that particular organization. So that is where the IT will always there. So as for the new candidates or new aspirants, definitely if you want to pursue a career in terms of IT risk management, internal auditing, or say the ID auditing or cybersecurity, definitely CISA will add a value. So definitely investing your time, energy, money, everything in terms of CISA, it will not only add value into your profile, definitely it will enhance your skills, both the hard skills and the soft skills as well.
Correct. I fully agree with the entire answer. It's a very great and beautiful answer,
Yeah,
detailed answer you have given, and I mean definitely this will help a lot of people, who have these questions, and when we keep getting these inquiries, every day in day out, that about value of this certification, whether should be investing our time, and people nowadays, they want immediate results, and I always say that, you may or you may not get immediate result, but definitely this certification will, will give you all the returns which you want, maybe maybe now or later, but definitely it will give you. Thank you so much for answering,
yeah,
all our questions. Any last piece of advice you would like to give to the future CISA aspirants who are watching your interview?
yeah. So my advice to the new aspirants, like I know CISA journey is a challenging one. Definitely, it is a challenging because you need to invest not only your money, but you need to invest your time, you invest your energy, you need to invest your, even the motivational factors as well. So if you want to pursue a career in terms of IT auditing, IT risk management, cybersecurity, definitely CISA is a go ahead, is a well known recognized certifications. And for the professionals like us, where we have a uh, small kind of time, because for us money does not matter a lot, for us time matters a lot. So we, and thanks, we here got a platforms like you, CISA-This-Much kind of things we have, so where we can quickly go through, enroll it, spend some time, crack the exam in the first attempt. So that is where even I can appreciate your courses, your materials, your guidance. And one more thing which I need to mention as well, that you always available on the WhatsApp. That is a great opportunity for us. So for us, we have any queries, anything, we just send you the WhatsApp. You will get back to us. You'll solve our problems. So you answer our concerns as well. So that is the added value once we enroll to your course.
Thank you
So that
so
is the
much.
added, yeah, that is a byproduct. We always got it, and I hope I have, like I have sent you lots of messages. I've also sent it.
I enjoy replying. I enjoy helping. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Congratulations once again, and we wish you all the best for your future. Thank you once again.
Thanks, thanks, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.